And we begin tonight with several violent incidents here in downtown Indianapolis. IMPD arrested 3 people for 2 different shootings and a reckless driver that nearly ran over an officer. Thanks for inviting us in. It's now 6 o'clock.
Ashton Hackman talked with IMPD's district commander downtown, who called these issues frustrating.
He says these incidents all appear to be isolated, involving people who appear to have no respect for the law, all while officers were already busy patrolling downtown.
Warmer weather and big events, bringing more people and more IMPD runs. It started with a shooting early Saturday morning. Police lights and crime scene tape filled Pennsylvania Street near Washington Street. Officers arrested a 29-year-old man who allegedly shot and critically injured another man. Court documents say the shooting stemmed from a fight. Then Saturday night, court documents show a man was arrested for allegedly speeding away from officers on Meridian Street. An IMPD officer and security guard were injured. And early Monday morning, police say a woman was shot near Meridian and Maryland Streets. Another woman was arrested.
While there were a couple incidents this weekend, they were all isolated, and arrests were made in all 3.
Commander Shane Foley says officers were actively patrolling downtown all weekend, but he says the people arrested didn't seem to care.
It's frustrating. At the same time, we have millions of people who visit downtown every year and don't experience any issues. We're thankful that apprehensions were made and arrests were made in all 3 incidents that we're discussing, and hopefully those individuals will be held accountable for their actions.
Foley says IMPD already brings in additional officers to help cover big events, and with spring break approaching, he says that strategy will continue, but he says police can only do so much.
Our officers are going to do what we can to mitigate and to address behavior before it happens and then hold those people accountable, but ultimately those people involved in dangerous, reckless, illegal activity are the ones that are responsible.
One's responsible for a violent weekend in downtown Indianapolis. Ashton Hackman, 13 News.
So police, the mayor, and other city leaders are coming together tomorrow for a press conference. At that, we're told they plan to share some more detailed plans for juvenile safety over upcoming spring break.
Tonight at 6, a man is now in jail facing several preliminary charges after allegedly hitting an IMPD officer with his car and then driving off.
And now we're learning new details of the incident. Matthew Foltz has learned these details by combing through the court documents today, and now tonight for us at 6 breaks down the shocking statement that the man made to detectives investigating.
Well, that incident happened right here behind me at this intersection near Meridian and Louisiana Street in downtown Indy. And court documents are now revealing that the man who was arrested allegedly admitted to detectives of using cocaine and drinking hours before this alleged incident happened.
The incident happened Saturday night just after 10. Court documents say an IMPD officer approached the man in his car after he stopped in the middle of traffic blaring his horn. The man then allegedly drove off, turning into the officer and causing him to fall to the ground. Metro Police say another security guard was also hit by the suspect. He was arrested in the area by another officer after leaving his car and running on foot.
Now, I did reach out to the security guard who was listed as a victim on this police report. Right now, he tells me he's not allowed to comment due to the ongoing investigation. As for the man who was arrested, right now he's still in jail, and according to online jail records, he's due in court this Wednesday. Reporting here in downtown Indy, I'm Matthew Foltz, 13 News.
Thank you, Matthew. Tonight, a man is charged with shooting and killing another man nearing a homeless encampment. It happened in July last year. 47-year-old Timothy Stewart is charged with murder and unlawful possession of a firearm by a serious violent felon. Police found Vince Gruber shot along Tibbs Avenue near Washington. Stewart had an initial hearing in court today. A jury trial now scheduled for later this year.
Pretty nice weather for a Monday here in March, but tomorrow is the big weather story, isn't it?
Yeah, near record high temperatures today.
Yes, tied a record. We break a record tomorrow ahead of severe storms possible tomorrow night and Wednesday. So an active weather pattern, but yes, nice to see the sunshine on a Monday. Warm too, 60s and 70s right now. We're at 68 in Carmel, down from our high of 72 to 68 in Indianapolis, 68 at Morse Reservoir, and 70 degrees in Bainbridge. Clouds will be on the increase this evening and overnight. A mild start tomorrow in the low 60s. Low clouds, pockets of fog, maybe a little bit of drizzle drizzle, not enough that I think you need the umbrella necessarily. Definitely the short sleeves. High temperatures tomorrow afternoon in the mid-70s. We then turn our attention to that threat of severe weather on our scale of 1 to 5 at a level 3 threat for the northwestern part of the state, especially late tomorrow night and into early Wednesday. Come Wednesday afternoon, that threat begins to shift to the south and east. We're cloudy, we're dry most of the day, and we're warm again tomorrow, but we do expect storm initiation around this time tomorrow, mainly across the northwestern part of the state. But once they develop, they could quickly go severe and quickly produce tornadoes. We'll talk more about those threats in a few minutes.